is going on YouTube? This is Nick Ross here with Bodyoflegends. And what this video is going to be about is talking a little bit about bulimia. You're going to be seeing some deadlifting footage over the video just so you can have something else to look at beside my face. So I guess the actual topic is not even relevant to what you're seeing, but just want to show you guys something while you hear what the video is about instead of just looking at me, because quite frankly looking at someone's kind of boring when they talk. So enjoy the footage. But this is going to be talking about bulimia, guys. So about a year and a half ago, maybe a little over a year and a half ago, I shared my experience, you know, what I went through, my struggle, my difficulties, and since then I haven't really talked about it. And to be honest, it's a pretty insecure topic. You know, for a man who has bulimia, who has an eating disorder, who has eating problems, for them to come out and admit that, it is not easy, because you typically hear females with these issues. You hear females with anorexia, you know, with, you know, binging and purging because they want to have that model look, they're modeling, or they just, you know, can't lose fat, because let's face it, females do have a harder time to lose fat than a man because their metabolism, and they naturally store more fat in their ovaries. When you hear about a man having bulimia, it's completely different because, like I said, it's not typical. You know, me as a man, it's definitely hard to talk about the topic because is not something that is associated with men, but men do have it, definitely. You know, me coming on talking about it will definitely help people out because, like I say, I get emails weekly. You know, I've been getting emails every single week for the past year and a half. Legit, there's not a week that goes by that I do not get an email from someone about their bulimia struggles. I'm gonna do the best I can to advise you guys on what I did to overcome my bulimia difficulties. Granted, I cannot help you with your specific issue, but with me now, I was missing something in my life. I was missing a love factor. I was missing you know, satisfaction in my life. Didn't really have, you know, crazy amount of friends growing up with, and you know, I kind of was just kind of by myself most of the time. You know, I had maybe one or two buddies that I, you know, chill with every now and then, but that was, you know, kind of rare, I guess. So I was pretty much, you know, by myself. I was doing the fitness thing. I was working out, going to the gym, doing push-ups. But, you know, I needed satisfaction from something. So I turned to food. You know, I just ate food and I enjoyed it and I ate whatever I wanted. You know, and I eventually got to the point where I was eating massive amount of foods. Like I'm talking 3, 4, 5 boxes of pizza in one sitting, or a whole cake, or, you know, 2 boxes of Frosted Flakes with 2 gallons of whole milk, man. I used to do some crazy food stuff back in the day when I was bulimic. And of course, when I ate all the food, I would throw it up and I would legit go eat all that food again. I threw up maybe 2-3 times a day for 3 years straight. That's real, that's true. I actually wish I had photos. I had photos on my old computer which got destroyed. So all the photos that I had got destroyed when I was, you know, damn near 130 pounds. I think my lightest was 134 pounds. You know, yeah, that was pretty damn light for me. But I don't have any photos, you know, because my computer got damaged. But, you know, when I tell people that bodybuilding saved my bulimia, they don't believe it, because you have to diet yourself down. You actually have to restrict your food intake. You have to actually, you know, struggle with food, you know, cut calories to actually bodybuild and get in shape. So how the hell is bodybuilding going to help you with bulimia? That doesn't make any sense. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like I said before, okay, I was missing satisfaction. I was missing desire. You know, that's what I was missing. So I needed to replace the same satisfaction that I got from eating a lot of food with something else. And for me, an individual, I'm talking about Nick Ross now. For me, my desire for bodybuilding, my desire to want to step on stage and compete was stronger. It developed stronger into a more powerful desire than me wanting to eat and binge and purge, okay? I felt so strongly to step on stage. I felt such a strong, powerful desire to be on that stage that I knew eating food the way that I was eating food, throwing it up, I would never, ever, ever make it on that stage, because you cannot sacrifice your nutrition trying to come in shape and trying to maintain muscle mass. You can't do it. You can't eat and binge and purge and not consume high nutritional dense food, but still try to bring in a great package when it comes to your physique. I realized this, so I definitely made it a challenge on myself to step on stage in 2014, because it was my dream, it was my desire, it was what I really wanted. I felt, you know, the passion to step on stage. And, you know, the thought of me being on stage, the thought of me posing, the thought of me presenting this awesome physique, that was in my mind every single day, constantly, every single day, thinking about my physique, thinking about how I'm going to look on stage, thinking about how I want to look, thinking about all the fun that I could have if I felt confident standing on stage with that physique. And that's what drove me. That's what ultimately got me out of my, I guess, bulimic episodes or whatever you want to call it. You just need to replace the feelings that you feel to want to eat and binge and purge with something else that is just as satisfactory, if not more satisfactory to you. For me now, like I said, as an individual that was bodybuilding, I do not recommend anyone trying to do no contest prep or bodybuild step on stage to help their bulimia. I do not recommend that. I love bodybuilding. I'm a freaking fan. I want to be a bodybuilder. I compete in bodybuilding. That is my thing, okay? So for me, bodybuilding helped me because I desire to be a bodybuilder more than I desire to eat food that tastes good. I desire to have a great physique and step on stage more than I wanted to eat a piece of cake. My desire for bodybuilding was stronger. But for you now, you need your own passionate desire, okay? You need to be passionate about something else where you can replace the feelings of wanting to be satisfied by food. That can be, a sport. You could be a UFC fighter. You can make the connection of, well, I need to eat nutritionally dense food in order to be an efficient fighter, so that I can possibly get my chance of being a real contender. So you need to make sense out of nonsense, okay? You really need to. You need to understand that I want something, and this bulimic episodes or this being bulimic is holding me back. Your desire of whatever you want needs to be stronger than your desire to eat. That is the only way you're going to get over this. The only way you're going to get over it, at least in my opinion, because this is how I got over it. My desire, my passion, the things that I wanted out of my life was stronger. My last bulimic episode was 2013, I think in September or August, and we are now in 2016, so definitely over 2.5 years, and I'm very happy about that. Like I said, guys, I can't really help you specifically because we all have our different ways of, our different reasons of why we eat and purge, why we, have bulimic tendencies. We're all different. But, the biggest advice I can give to anyone out there is, find what you love, find what you're passionate about, and draw satisfaction from that. If you keep going back to food and drawing satisfaction from food, you'll never, ever, ever get over it. Now, granted, food tastes good. I definitely enjoy a burger. I definitely enjoy fries every now and then. I definitely enjoy a big burrito with, guacamole and sour cream. I still eat the food that I love. But I no longer feel the desire to overeat. I no longer feel that powerful satisfaction from food. I still love food. Food satisfies me. It tastes damn good. But I'm more satisfied with the thoughts of getting back on stage with a better physique, with a better package, with lower body fat. And I know the only way that I'm going to achieve that is to focus on my nutrition and eat quality dense food and not throw up all my calories. That's me. You guys need to find ways in your own life to make sense or make reason out of why you don't need to be satisfied by food any longer. It is difficult. It is damn difficult, especially if you're doing it by yourself. In fact, I recommend everyone see some kind of specialist or psychiatrist or something, because I actually lost teeth in the back of my head. I rotted away my enamel because of the stomach acid that I kept throwing up, and I lost 2 teeth in the back of my head, in the back of my throat and back of my mouth. I'm from an island, so we say in the back of our head. I say some stuff that was a little funny, but okay, in the back of my mouth. I lost teeth because the stomach acid, and I just didn't take care of it in time, and I guess that's a side effect, and I can never get those teeth back. So it is what it is, but I recommend everyone to get help. I don't recommend you doing this on your own. If you do decide to take it upon yourself to try to help yourself, then I guess think about what I said, okay? Think about desire. Think about, finding satisfaction from something else and replacing those feelings that you feel when you're satisfied with food with something else. It sounds simple, but it's not. I encourage you all out there to try to help yourselves out. Like I said in the last video, any one of you guys can email me if you want any type of, maybe advice. You can email me. Email is on the screen. Definitely send me an email. I will help you. I try to respond to all the emails that I get. It's a lot. It definitely is a lot, but I try to respond to all you guys because I wish I had help in my time of need. And I just want to make myself available to anyone out there who needs help. So email me if you want. Hopefully this video has helped you out. This is my story. This is just a little bit more in detail about me, how it helped me out and what I went through. If you like what you just saw, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share this video so you can get the message out there. It might possibly help someone else who does have this issue. And if it does, then you know, I just accomplished my mission, right? Because I'm all about helping people out. And girls, guys, Body of Legends, thank you very much. See you next time.